Alright, we are watching 100. We're on episode 11 of this commentary. I'm just gonna call this a commentary at this point. If we wanted to actually go into this, I'd want to pre-write jokes. Trying to do comedy off the cuff is hard, yo. Alright. 3, 2, 1. And I didn't say click, but I clicked it. TV Tokyo.
And our villain's going to attack the festival.
Well, yeah, I mean, what do evil villains do?
Have a more established motivation.
Oh yeah,
earlier.
here it is. We're just panning slowly up an utterly still Karen.
And across an utterly still villain.
Hey, at least Sakura's hair is waving. There's a little wobble. This is our fancy concert. This is supposed to be visually impressive and wonderful. This is supposed to be wowing a crowd. Look at that great choreography.
And this would be why
This is the 100 I remember.
And this is why you were so displeased with it your first run through.
Yeah. Sakura's first concert wasn't the greatest.
And the crotch shots of the 13-year-old are really getting old, guys.
Yeah,
really
I mean,
getting old.
If you're going to do a pan up her whole body, do a pan up her whole body and don't just linger on her crotch. You know what I like in my animes? Animation! I mean, the music wasn't bad.
That's not a problem.
Her mouth moved!
Ow! That
Get it away!
that
Oh, okay,
hurt my
good.
ear.
We're back to we're back to all of his static. Because heaven knows when someone's singing, you shouldn't see their mouth move. Oh, and look, that was a slow pan over someone else looking sinister. Intro song. Misrepresent the show we are about to enter.
I mean, it's not entirely misrepresenting. There are
No,
parts
it's
of the
more
show.
overselling.
I still don't know. We're almost at the end of the show, and I still really don't get why they went with her dressing as a boy thing.
There's no point to it. I mean, there's little enough point to Emilia. I do have a thesis that this show, this storyline, I don't know if it was original for an anime or based on something, but it could have been way better if it was carefully refocused on Sakura, potentially even cutting Emilia entirely. Keep Claire. Claire adds a lot.
But Emilia does not.
Yeah. And there's a lot, and everything that Emilia adds, one of the other two could step up for, mostly Sakura.
With the exception of, in theory, of Emilia's variant combat badassery.
Yeah, but extra fighting bodies are not exactly something that a narrative is necessarily needs.
Oh look, a still image with fluttering cherry blossoms.
Everyone sings in time stop. Cherry blossoms are immune to time stop. Everyone knows this. If you cast time stop, cherry blossoms will continue to fall. That is what happens. It's a fact. Play any D&D game. It's in the rulebook. Oh, look, the unconscious girl approves.
So, is Time Stop still in 5th edition? Do you actually know?
I don't know.
Oh, look, plot. Convenient amnesia.
Hypnotized amnesiacs. I guess she was, like, in a fugue state.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the closest description to what we've seen.
What?
Okay, that would actually be kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Her outfit looks like something that belongs in Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the evil Roombas continue their work.
I assume they've got bombs planted in them.
Vitale likes explosions. This is why I'm really surprised her lab didn't explode, now that you mentioned it.
Hypnotizing robot?
No. No hypnosis will be involved here.
Just creepy...
All of Vitale's hypnotic powers exist off-screen.
Just a creepy robot stinger.
Robot Savage Wasp. It's nobody's quadcopter.
I'm still on the... Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, they just explode.
Yeah, so, okay, I'm seeing why you're like, wait, yeah, she totally should have just had her lab explode.
Yeah. And given how well she seems to be able to rig and time explosions, it should have blown up with the investigators in there. Vitale likes Boom. I kind of have to sympathize with her on that.
Yay for Boom. Presumably the security teams being drawn up to destroy the bees is also part of the plan.
I'm pretty sure it is. Roombas are the worst Transformers!
Roombas transform into bees! Of course!
It might have been cool if they did like a mechanical transformation.
I mean, it's an obvious statement, but it still deserved to be said.
Yeah.
Again, obvious,
Now,
but...
the one thing that messes with me is wasn't she supposed to be a mad geneticist?
Why is she making mechs?
Yeah, I mean, I guess she's just an omnidisciplinary mad scientist.
That's not really how science works.
I know, but she wouldn't be the first omnidisciplinary mad scientist. I'd say the picture froze, but no, we're still in just time stop.
I want to cite another much better mad scientist that her B-mechs are reminding me of, but that's kind of a spoiler.
I don't actually remember who you're referring to, but, I probably would if you said.
Starts at the second half of the season, and, starts up seeming rather nice.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And ends up with some rather nasty red mechs by the end.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Well, she's charismatic, so...
Yeah.
Honestly, convincing a crowd that everything's fine even when it's not is not actually that bad a thing, because crowds panicking is...
That's called preventing a stampede. Yeah, buy your Roombas from approved military suppliers.
Well, I mean... Douche Nozzle older brother is in on it, so he probably vetted the Roombas, knowing that they were... I actually think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Having your little robot dog turn into a giant robot wolf.
That's actually kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, I mean, I'd like it a little better if it wasn't half of a fat joke of them not...
attacking personally. Meanwhile...
in Hell 9000...
Bees! Hacking Sting, go! This is commonly known. When bomb bees sting something, they hack it.
Shut up!
We have bigger things to worry about.
Slap, 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 slap.
You should have taken the princess and gone home. Our princess should at this current time be in another castle!
That was a really obvious one.
Yes, it was. But you know, this show is Morphe material at this point.
You're not going to get the system back online because the bee's stinging it.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably those robots are gonna...
Apparently she was a mad naval engineer, too.
I don't even know. I'm guessing those are either, holding more evil insect robot mechs.
These are the robot savages.
They're not actual...
I mean, they're robots, so theoretically they shouldn't be able to regenerate the same way as real ones.
But I'm guessing we don't actually have anything near the sanity to have that consistent.
They still breathe laser.
Then why are they acting exactly like savages?
Yes. At least now we have something to call them.
I mean, replicants refer to a much better...
Yeah.
But I suppose there are only so many...
Yeah, words for a robotic replica.
Yeah. I mean, she said that they weren't important, so why would she be going through this effort to get to them?
I don't know. I mean, there are things that are important.
It doesn't help nearly so much when they're unmanned, it seems.
Yeah.
And
your AA is shit. Come on, you're shooting missiles at a regular jet. You should have been able to blow it up.
At this point, you should have been encouraging everyone to slowly evacuate.
Well, I know, there's a bubble shield. They might honestly be safer there than going for the exit.
They still probably don't want to be in this stadium.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the shield...
That's big.
Yeah. I'm not sure how it fit in the plane. Probably it was in a shrunken size and just did its power on.
That's dumb. What about the two in front of you?
I think they were being sent to a different place. You're kind of talking sense.
Send the two variants.
Yeah, there we go. We'll go. This shouldn't be a surprise.
I'm sick of the one-word thing.
Yeah,
It's
me
dumb.
too. You know, with Lisa being a person, you'd think they could have her communicating better. I mean, she's not as good as GLaDOS.
I mean, it's hard for AIs to be as good as GLaDOS. She was a great character. Can we... We're in the middle of an attack. Your little sister's being attacked by a giant red robot monster. Get your ass out of the command room and go kill the giant robot.
And you, princess, get your priorities in order. So much of this stuff is paint by numbers.
Well, I guess maybe with evidence counter to that, we could get these three to switch sides.
Yeah, I don't really mind them. And I want you to take note of the fact that we saw a man with a bloody hole in his head outside the door. Just save that for later.
Put your 100 back in before you start arguing with her. I assume an override.
Assuming direct control. Again, I'm not sure I'm competent to make that reference. I know it's a thing.
But, whatever.
Yes, you have found out if you can break robots.
This is a very crowded... Also, something she probably could do is fly up and reinforce the shield over where it's hitting. It's not very
You're
bright.
thinking too much about this.
Also, if the shield was dropping as fast as we saw earlier, then...
It should be gone. There was a pool of blood before.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, the android cat maid that has never gotten any development. Wow, I feel so much for this character.
Also, you'd think... I suppose she wouldn't have had any reason to let them know they had overrides until she absolutely had to use them. She wouldn't have had... If she's tested it on other individuals, she wouldn't have needed to test it specifically on them, so they wouldn't need to know.
And we have just had plenty of test subjects. Just one episode left.
There's a lot of stuff to resolve.
Yeah, there is.
How much of it is going to get actually resolved?
Stuff you didn't think existed to get resolved, I'm gonna go with all of it badly. Well, that's just a recollection that's clearly been faulty before, so,
Let's find out.
see you next time for the finale.